Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the VPG Pro Clubs World Cup quarterfinals. We are here for the first game of the day. It's a best of two, and it is going to be Spain versus England. Big stakes here in one of the biggest matches, in my opinion, in the tournament so far. Obviously, two massive clubs with absolute acres of talent. And we're going to have to see how they do indeed get on and who will be progressing on towards the semi-final where they can face a few teams. Let's have a quick look and see who they can indeed face. So, in the quarterfinals, number one is Wales versus Portugal. We've got Spain versus England, obviously Germany versus France, Holland versus Morocco. Very interesting. In my opinion, I think France will probably go through to the semi. I reckon Holland will probably go through to semi, or the Netherlands. And then it'll probably be Portugal. And I'm not going to say who's going to win this one. I'm not going to make any predictions because obviously I'm English myself. Obviously, I'm going to want my lads to, go on, and I'm going to be rooting for them. But there's no bias here at all. It's going to be a close game. It's going to be an interesting game. That is for sure. But hopefully you guys at home are looking forward to this one as much as I am, as we should have a quick look at the team lineups going into this one as well. So we've got Wakabayashi in goal, a three at the back formation with Gully, Waiting the Brush and Laicano. We've got Antonio and Cristito at the CDM roles with Adratude and Zakito on the left and the right. Yassin at cam with Ratton and Rayo up top. This is a very strong Spain side, the absolute best that this country has to offer. Rayo, proven, tried and tested striker, scores goals, he can finish. Got Adratude on the right, who's always good. Laicano, Waiting the Brush, and Gully, very strong back three. And Wakabayashi, one of the best goalkeepers in the world as well. Moving on to England. So we've got Middleton in goal, a Scorpion with Kenny and Animal at the back, three at the back formation as well. Linema at the CDM role with Jinx. Calzino on the right, Barksy on the left. Variety JD at cam with Hash and LR Season up top. Hash has been one of them players this year where, obviously we've all heard of him before, but he's really shown up this year. He's really had some big goals and big moments, and especially at the live event at Hillsborough, he really come out and showed what he was all about, and be very interesting to see if he can put on a performance for his team today and see if he can, who knows, potentially move them on to the semi-finals. So, as it stands, we are just waiting on Spain, and then we'll be able to swing right into game and get underway with this one. Yep, all of the England players are indeed ready. So let me just quickly go and have a look at Spain's stream and see if they are live and ready to go. They are live. They are ready to go. Everybody's in their positions by the looks of things. Just waiting on one more player, and then we are good to go. This one should be a fantastic game, that is for sure. I'm very much looking forward to this one. But yeah, who is going to win? Make sure to let me know in the chat who you think is going to win this one, as it is the VPG Pro Clubs World Cup. It is as big as it gets in terms of pride and tournaments in the VPG, the World Cup. It's got to be the biggest, and we'll have to see if it does. If it does kind of give us that oomph, that factor going into the game. I'm sure it will. I'm sure all of these players are going to be hyped up and ready to go, wanting to give us an incredible match. Obviously, if you look to the real-life performances of England versus Spain, it's not always favoured England, that's for sure. But I will say this now: this isn't real-life football. This is pro clubs. This is a big, big opportunity for these English lads to put their name on the map and say, we ain't here to play around, we want to win the whole thing. And there is a very, very strong test in front of them in Spain, who they've got leaders, they've got top quality players in there, they've got real good goal scorers. I do think that there are a lot of similarities between these two sides. I think that, you know, experience wise, there is a lot of very very interesting similarities, but it does look like everybody is ready and in their positions, and the invite is now being sent out by Spain. So we are about, 30-40 seconds away from getting into the game. So your last chance, get your predictions in the chat. Who is going to win? Will it be England? Will it be Spain? Have your say in the chat. And, if whoever wins, comes out on top, whoever you say wins comes out on top, then you can give yourself a cookie and a pat on the back. But either way, this is the best of two situations, so there is plenty of time in this one as we are gonna get over into the game. Why can I hear someone spike in game? Here we go. This should be a fantastic game. Can't wait for this one to start. 180 minutes is all that separates these two sides. And a spot in the semi-finals is up for grabs. Who's going to take this one home? Will it be England? Will it be Spain? It's time to find out. Here we go. Hash gets us started and underway with this one as England will start off with the ball. Last season, moving it back in towards Jinx. England with some good tiki-taka here. Good 1-2 football. Spain do indeed win it back. Now it's Yassin moving the ball down through the ranks to Lycano out on this right-hand side. Yassin switching it over to Gully. Zakito. Kakas. Now it's going to be Wemby. Moving it back. Spain patient on the ball. Don't want to give England any chances to win back possession easily. Don't want to rush anything. Smart. Good ball in towards Wemby. Big chance! And a massive early goal for Spain. 7 minutes in. They find the back of the net. They find that chance. Lovely header down, and the finish was inch perfect. Absolutely lovely stuff from the Spanish man. But now it is on England to bounce back. It is only a 1-goal deficit, and there is plenty of time for them to get back into this one. Here comes Wemby once again. Back post pass is there, and Animal will put it out into touch for a corner kick. What's the play here from Spain? Whipped in, nodded away by Ace Scorpion. Now it's Wemby once again. Touch is a little bit awkward as Calzinho plays it down the line to Hash, who is surrounded, doubled up on by two members of the Spanish side, and he does give the possession away. Lycano. Adritude, lovely fast one-touch football from the Spanish faithful, but cleared away by England as they're under a lot of pressure here early on in this game. Is this more of what is yet to come over this long double-legged fixture? And last season, takes a little knock there. Might have wanted to go down. Cleared away by Wakabayashi. Barksy shifts it all the way back to Kenny. As now England, they need to find a way to break down this Spanish defence. But they are starting to get a little bit more possession. They're slowly working their way into this match. Maybe just a little bit of rust on the pitch for England. Maybe just need to slowly work themselves into this game. But they definitely don't want Spain to be getting any more chances. Not like that one they had to score the opening goal. Nima clears away. And last season gets a touch on it, and Calzinho can regain possession for the three lines. Barksy, oh, that's an awkward switch from Barksy. Big chance for Wemby. Laid away by Jinx. Oh, lovely interception from LR Season, who's bursting down the wing here. Plenty of options in the middle. What's he going to go for? Finds Vor, whipped in, cleared away by Spain. Great defending once again. Goalkeeper came out, and the defender does his job. Clears it away. Now still England building this pressure. It is mounting now. Can they find a chance at the end of it? That final pass to bring themselves level. Not this time. But Vor wins it back. Well played from him. Lovely one-touch football between him and Nimmer. Barksy now. Awkward touch. Lacano takes it away and clears into touch. Very well played by England though, and down this left-hand side, players doing a very good job at working the ball, finding ways to break the Spain lines, getting in behind, but can they find that final pass? That is always the biggest question. Really nice ball into Jinx, opens up the space. Calzinho takes a shot on, blocked away by the Spanish defence. Kenny. Animal almost gives it away. Does go into touch for an England throw-in. Nimmer goes forward. Lacano with the header, which you would expect him to win with the aerial plus, as LR Season comes out on top that time. Well played. Jinx now back to LR Season. Ash. Animal. Kenny. Switching the ball out wide, and an air of patience from the English side so far. Just, you know, they know there's plenty of time left in this game, but I don't want to rush anything. It's a smart decision to take your time. Barksy, lovely ball in, waiting the brush does well. Hash gets a shot away. The goalkeeper will, in the end, come and claim it. Wakabayashi gets his hands on the ball once again. Very close game this so far, very close. I wouldn't call it an end-to-end match, but I'd definitely say that both teams are getting their fair share of possession. Early on, Spain were definitely the major side. Zakito with a shot, Nimmer blocks away, and Calzinho plays it forward to LR Season. As the half-time whistle in this match does indeed blow at 1-0 for Spain. How can you see the lineups? Well, while it is the half-time whistle, we can quickly go over and have a look at the lineup for any of the that are just joining. This is the VPG World Cup, and here are the lineups for Spain. Wakabayashi in goal with Gully waiting the brush and Lacano, Antonio MRTZ, Crescito, Adritude, Zakito, the Kakas, Yassin, Rattan and Rayo. We've got Middleton, Ace, Scorpion, Kenny, Animal, Nima even, Jinx, Calzinho, Barksy, Vor, Hash and LR Season. Those are the two lineups for the sides in this semi-final. England versus Spain, second half ready to go here in this first leg. Can England get back in it? Let's find out. Spain kicking us off in the second half. England win possession back nice and early at our season. Wait in the brush. Lycano. How many legs? 2. This is a double header. 2-legged affair. 180 minutes of action. Obviously, it can go to extra time and penalties if we are still all tied up. Zakito de Kakas whips it in. Knocked away into touch. I'm sorry, Gabriel. I don't speak Brazilian, unfortunately. Gorgeous country, though. Big chance. Wemby takes on the shot. Attitude! Puts it in the back of the net. Middleton makes the save, but it's not good enough. As the rebound shot comes out, Attitude follows it up, smashes it in. And Spain with a 2-goal lead now. And they are looking more comfortable in this game now with a 2-goal lead. Still plenty of time for England to bring it back in this game. Still plenty of time for them to find a way back into it. But time, you know, it's fleeting for sure. So they need to make use of it while they have it. They need to try and find a goal sooner rather than later, but it looks like Spain are on the hunt for another Rayo into the path of Yassin. It's a great pass. They have numbers coming forward. Wemby, good ball out wide for the overlap of Zakito to Pakas. Can't do it though. Great save from Middleton once again. LR season now down on the left-hand side, coming down the other end. So close from Spain. Lovely build-up play. That's exactly what you expect from a Spanish side, and they really did open up the English side. Lovely stuff. Attitude. Yassin. Ball through. Animal can cut that one out fairly simply. Now it's Vort. Lovely pass into the feet of LR Season. Breaks the lines, but can't make anything of it. As well defended once again. And I was saying it before we started this game. The 3 at the back for Spain. Very experienced 3 at the back. Very talented, experienced, whatever words you want to say. You know, they've got a lot of experience under their belt. They've been in a lot of games here in VPG, and that is what is most important in these kind of situations. You're 2 goals up. Your situational awareness, understanding, you know, we don't want to overextend, get out of position. We don't want to give them any unnecessary chances. Zakito does very well there. It's a really nice ball away. As Wemby's on it, nice bit of skill. Switches it out wide. Barksy tries to get ahead on it, but can't really meet it with too much power. As they go all the way back to Lycano. And yeah, Spain, at this very moment in time, I don't like to say it because obviously I'm English, but here's a chance. Vort, good ball to Kelzinho, takes a shot on Gully's there. Very well blocked by the Spanish man. Now it's a chance for England to flex their free kick skills. We've seen it in previous international tournaments. They've always had good set pieces, England. Gully, though, heads away nice and easily. Wemby. Pass just a little bit too short there. Jinx manages to get there. Now Nima switches it out wide to Animal. Barksy. Ash. To the feet of LR. Whip to the back post. Good chance. Akito de Kakas does well. And cleared away. But still, England come forward. They keep marching on. Nima. Jinx. Ball chipped into the box. It's lovely. Can Hash get a shot away? No. So unfortunate. was a lovely bit of chance creation from England. And that is definitely a sign of things to come. Hopefully they can continue to make opportunities like this. Ball played in, big chance, great header, really good save from Wakabayashi. Had to react in time there. And in the nick of time he did. Took a little deflection. Spain though, might be on for a third. Lovely pass. Big chance for Wemby. Cleared away. And last season. Just moving the ball around here, England. A Scorpion. Oh, they're giving the ball away far too easily. As the Zakito takes it away, but England do win it back as they'd like to get themselves a goal before the full-time whistle, ideally. But right now, it feels like they're just running out of... Not running out of steam, but it feels like they're running out of options. Maybe a little bit frustrated, maybe need a bit of a mental reset. Another ball given away there by Barksy, straight up. Zakito, Wemby looked for that pass into Rayo, but couldn't quite find him. Yassin, Antonio, lovely ball from Cresitos. Animal gets it away once again. Now Hash, good pass into the path of LR season. Can't find the pass once again as the ball is cleared away and the full-time whistle is blown at 2-0. Spain picking up the win in the first leg by 2 goals. England, they need a monumental comeback in this second leg. They need to win by 3-0 if they want to win this one. They need to score 3 goals. They could struggle to score. They couldn't even score 1 in the first leg. Obviously, I said it already. They need to build themselves up into this game, and they definitely looked a lot better in the second half. They definitely had a lot of bright moments. But in truth, England were just not good enough in this first game. They were slowly starting to make chances, but just lacked that final pass in the final third. And you can see there, most of the players that are the top performers are defenders, and when that happens, that's when you know that the strikers have not been on their best day. And we could say, you know, they need to be creating more chances, they need to be doing this, that, and the other. But at the end of the day, the Spanish defence was just on top form, and they were really, really good in that first leg. But we do have a second leg coming up for this one, but before we do that, we do need to throw it to a very, very small break so players can get set up and into their positions. So we're going to throw it to that quick break, and then we'll be right back with the second leg, and we'll see who is going to book their spots and their place in the VPG World Cup semi-final. We'll be right back. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the second leg of the Club World Cup semi-final, or sorry, quarter-final, getting a bit ahead of myself. England versus Spain. Spain currently 2-0 up after the first leg. And they need to find a way back into this match very quickly. They want a way at getting to that semi-final. They're coming out strong though. Nima. Nice cross into the box. Cleared away. Interesting. Looks like England might be doing a cheeky tactic that we have seen in previous years. That's a great ball. Big chance. Gully just does enough to put him off his game. Kenny lurking forward as a striker. They are 3 goals down. So it is understandable. They also do have to be careful on the defence. Wemby! Spain have done it. Surely 3 goals will be enough to take them through to the Pro Clubs World Cup semi-final. Surely England do not have 4 goals in them. After not scoring in the first 90 minutes in the first leg, and now Spain are coming forward again, looking for another. Animal comes across, makes the challenge. Very well played there to deny Spain another dangerous opportunity. But this is just a rough day for these English players. Wemby, lovely feet, brilliant skill. Zacco. Calzinho does indeed win the ball and takes a knock on his way through, so he wins a free kick for England. Nima, Barksy, Andrew does well, puts in a foot, and now it's Vor. Ball played into the box, but Kenny not locked onto it again. Sakito, Yassin, Wemby, big chance for the 4th. Can't quite find it. Sakito de Kakas. Throws a reversal, has to go in, but doesn't quite come off. As Spain once again come out on top of the ball. It seems like everything England do at this point is just not happening. It's just not working. They were doing really well towards the end of that first leg. And I thought, oh my gosh, Zakito de Kakas with potentially the goal of the tournament. The outside of the boot. The goalkeeper didn't expect it. And now it's 4-0 on aggregate. As Spain, well, you know, you never know in football. You never know in esports. There could be a wild comeback at any time. But I'm gonna put my life on the line here and say I don't think it's gonna happen. They need 5 goals now, England, if they want to bring this one back. And Spain, they have just been better. They have been incredible. And now they're looking for a 5th. Great tackle from Animal once again. I don't want to say it was maybe the wrong choice for Kenny to come forward and to look to, you know, get that aerial, you know, threat in the box. But what they were doing, it was working at the end of the last game. They were putting pressure on Spain. They're only 2 goals down. Throwing a centre-back forward when you're 2 goals down, sure. I get it. I get what they're trying to do. But I think they should have just stuck to their guns. Obviously, you know, when you're just watching, you don't really like to make those kind of comments. Kenny with a chance once again. Wakabayashi with the save. You don't really like to say, oh, they should have done this better, they should have done this, they should have done that. because they've made their decision, they've made their choice, and you know they're all wonderful players, they're all great players. They all should be able to, you know, make it work. But I think they were doing really well with what they were doing towards the end of the first leg. I think they should have stuck to their guns. That's a penalty. You can't go flying in like that. And there is another chance here for Spain. This will be goal number 5, unless Middleton can deny it. Steps up, goes the right way, the goalkeeper, great save. One of the, I guess it's, you know, one of them. Look at the fine linings of the game. Saved a penalty, but unfortunately England have just been outclassed in this game so far. Acano puts it behind for a corner as England have a chance. See what they can do. Ball whipped in, but once again Wakabayashi able to come out, able to claim it. Adritude to Rayo. Hash with the interception. Hash once again. Oh, we've had some players leave from England, it would seem. As that is goal number 5. As Spain well and truly beating England here in the Pro Clubs World Cup quarter-final. And yeah, I think England have got about 3 players left here in this game, so it's not coming home. Not today, it's not. An unfortunate one for England. I'm not too sure if we're continuing the match or whether we're stopping here. I will check at the half-time whistle. Adritude with a chance, Middleton with a save. At the half-time whistle, Spain ahead 3-0. They won the first leg 2-0, so it's currently 5 goals on aggregate. It does seem like we have lost the majority of the England players. So I'm just waiting on the admins to see if we will be continuing or whether the remaining players are backing out. I'm not too sure. There's not much point in England playing with, you know, Hash, Kenny, Middleton, and that's it. Bit of a disadvantage, but either way, today England have just been well and truly outclassed, unfortunately. But here we go into the second half. Middleton sending it forward, looking for Kenny. Arno plays it back, Crisitos. Down goes one of the players for England. Now it's Spain. Good interception by Hash. And cleared well away, all the way down the other end of the field where Kenny is. Kenny throwing in the skills, the big man. And Barksy will get a yellow card there for his foul. Yassin. Lovely switch of play. All the way out wide to Sakito de Kakas. Antonio, good tackle by Hash. As he comes forward with the ball. Antonio makes the tackle. And now it's Gully and Antonio waiting the brush. Playing the ball forward now. The numbers game is on Spain's side. Goes for it. That'll be a fairly easy save for Middleton. Rayo. Lovely ball into the path of Wemby, who wants another. Chooses not to go for the pass. It's clear upfield though, Hash. Plays the ball out wide for Barksy. Looking for something crazy. Respectful. Altitude now. Lovely ball into Rayo. Great save by Middleton. Just half an hour left on the clock now. Wemby whips it in with the outside of the boot. Rayo tries to dispossess English player, but can't quite do it. Barksy now takes a touch out wide. Looking for options, but he doesn't really have any. Trying to get the ball in the box, maybe. Does manage to wriggle his way out. Trying to go all the way by himself by the looks of things. What a tackle from Kenny. As Yasin takes it down into the corner. And the English players don't like that. They've given away a foul. Oof. Ball played in. Comes off a defender. Hits the post. Waiting the brush. On the ball. Takes a shot on. Middleton. Just hang on. We'll go long. Kenny. Ball played all the way out wide for Barksy. He takes a shot on with a power shot. And straight into the goalkeeper's hands. Good save there from Wakabayashi. Throws the ball down Giving it away once again. Kenny now coming into the box. Plenty of players in there. Goes for himself with the Travella. And finally, the full-time whistle blows as Spain will be taking home the win on 5-1. Very... Oh my goodness. We don't want to see those kind of messages. As Spain take home the win, 5-1 on aggregate. And they will be moving on to the semi-final of the Pro Clubs World Cup. Massive congratulations to Spain. Commiserations to England, as, you know, fantastic game from Spain. They played very, very well. The first leg, I will say this now, the first leg was very, very good. The first leg was a fantastic game. The second leg, not so much, but that is how it goes. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you'd enjoy. We will be bringing you even more Pro Clubs World Cup action as the days do continue. Have a lovely rest of your day. Have a lovely rest of your weekend. As always, if you do want to get involved yourself, make sure to join the Discord. Make sure to go and have a look at the website. Download the app. Follow us on Twitter. And other than that, my name's been George Overton. Have a lovely rest of your evening. And good night.